Yeah, here we are again, Drumsticks Sunday again. Well, not precisely Drumstick Sunday this time. You don't need to touch your screen or your computer. It's okay. It's not Sunday. It's not Sunday morning. Okay. In fact, it's Saturday night. For you, it's yesterday night. Okay. The thing is, tomorrow I have. I'm not going to be here at home, and we have we're going with the family outside, and I'm gonna have time to do the video. So, but I have to do the video. I know you need that. It's part of your life, and I have to do what I have to do. Okay. So this is for you. This is like every week my drumstick video, and let's go to the topic. Okay. This week, as I told you in the last video, I've been using the Promark Rock Maple Jazz Cafe MJZ-11. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it's like it's the super tiny, small, and like toy. It's like a toy drumstick. Okay, super small. It's maple. It's super light. So it's the tiniest drumstick I was able to find in the shop in London. So what I have to say about this? First of all, the size, about the size or measures of the drumstick. Okay, it's smaller than a 7A, than a standard 7A. So you can compare a standard 7A. It's the diameter is 0.54. No, sorry. Well, 0.54 inches. In this case, this drumstick is 0.495 inches. Okay, so it's smaller, thinner in this case. And about the length, a standard 7A is 15.5 inches, and this is 15, and let me check, where is it? 375 inches. Okay, not too much different in that case. But well, the thing is, in your hand you can notice it's smaller and thinner, and it's super small and super light. Okay, it's really strange to play with this. It's been strange. Okay, what I have to say about the drumstick. First of all, about the weight and about the feeling of the drumstick in general. I don't like too much. I don't like it too much. I think it's, of course, as for an all-purpose drumstick. For me, it's completely impossible to use it. Super small. In my case, that I have long hands, long fingers. You can feel it. It's hard to grab to have the drumstick in your hands. You can feel like he's continuously moving, and okay, it's a strange feeling. So in that case, as a general point of view, it's too extreme for me. Okay, so small that it's too extreme to play rock or whatever, no, or pop or whatever. If we think about jazz, in that case, maybe can fit for two reasons for me. Not only for the weight, but for two things. First of all, the rebound. It's super good in this drumstick. Super great rebound, because he has, I think it's more than a medium taper. It's kind of long, or a little bit more than a medium taper, but it's so thin in the neck, and that you get and it's maple. It's super light, so these drumsticks are super fast when you start playing, doubles or rolls in the kit and whatever. Super fast. You feel like okay, I'm killing it. You can move it super fast with this. That's the first thing, but and the second thing is more or less the same, because it's the tip. It's so small and super round, so first of all, you get it helps for the rebound too, but you also have a very focused, clear sound. It's very precise. So in the ride, it's super clear, the ping, and in that case, I think it can fit very well if we talk about jazz. But sometimes the tip is so small that you miss a little bit of, you know, more power in the hit. In general, I mean, I think it's not a question of volume. I mean, you can play if you really. I've been playing as hard as I've been able to play. I mean, super hard, and you get volume, but it's like you get a more snap, but you miss the kind of kind of more round sound, more power, more, you know. It's kind of weak at the same time. You can have a lot of volume, but you miss something. It's like you miss that. You miss the power. It sounds like weak. You know? So the weight combined with so small tip and all together is kind of that. So for me, as a conclusion, I think it's a great option to have in the drum bag. Drumstick bag, if you think as a resource. I mean, because sometimes you can go to the typical gig where the owner say, oh, you have to play super quiet because we have neighbors or whatever, we can go too loud and blah blah blah. So you can have this in your drum bag and you pick it up and start playing with this. So it's easier to control the volume. Okay, if you play normal with this, the volume is like this. If you play with a 5B, for example, imagine that if you play with a 5B, you are here. With this, the top of your sound is here. So the range you have to work with is smaller and lower, more small, lower. So I think they are great for this, to have this pairing in the drum bag for that. As a normal drumstick, for me, it's completely out of discussion. I will never use this for other reason than that. For jazz, it's up to you. If you like this super focus and clear sound, it's great. If you need to play super fast, great option too. Okay, because in jazz, in regular jazz, sometimes you don't need so much power. Sometimes you prefer the speed and, you know, the definition. Great for that. Okay, so that's an option. So super small and light drumsticks, you have this option. And I want to, it's important for you to know, I think that Promark also has this model with, I think it's 9/7 instead of 11, it's 9/7 that go, I mean, they start to get thicker and bigger. So you have multiple options, you can choose the best for you. Okay, if this is too much, you can go to maybe to the 9 or 11. I don't remember now what's the next number, but you can choose the one that fits in your playing or in your needs. Okay, so, and of course remember that you also have this side. I've tested this side too. Okay, you get more power than compared with this, but anyway, sometimes it's still too weak for the sound. Okay, so that's all I have to say. Great option. I think it's a great option as a research. Okay, for some specific needs, and I think it's great for that, not for a regular gig in a stadium. Okay, that's all I have to say about this. Okay, next week, what I'm doing next week. Okay, this time, as I did with the Benny Greff signature model, I'm going with a stick of one of my favorite players. In this case, is Mr. Mike Johnston. Okay, maybe some of you don't know who is this guy. Is not maybe not as a player, but he's a great player, awesome player. But he's also a great teacher, drum teacher. He's very interested in that area, and is awesome in that. So He is the owner of the page of mikelessons.com webpage, and if you want to learn drums, it's a really great option, and we have an awesome family there with many people helping each other and supporting each other, and that's why one of the things that makes me admire him. So I admire him as a player and as a human being too. So I'm curious about his drumstick and I want to try it. Maybe you can have a look here, but next week I'll explain you about this drumstick and what I feel, what I think, and we can talk about Mike if you want. Okay, I'm lucky enough to say he's, I don't know if friend it's too much, but I think we are friends. So you have your whole week now, and it's Saturday night here. You can go crazy in the night, playing and going outside. Don't be too crazy, okay? Just have fun. So I'm going to the bed. I'm too old now and I have to rest for tomorrow. It's all I have to say. Have a good week, and please practice, and practice. Okay, goodbye.